seem to have a ton of juice and verve and like joy.
Wembanyama with the midi, knocks it home, laces the 2-ball. Wembanyama on the wing, goes through the legs. Well, all right. Wembanyama from Wesley behind the Barlow screen. Little midi comes off. Wemby, okay now. So there's the defensive impact. Nice rim run and the punch. Très bien. On the screen has Minaya on him. Flashes into the mid-post. Nice looking turnaround. 1-4 in the game to go with 10 rebounds. DeVoe with the sweep through. Block. Little pitch back from Barlow. Wemby for 3. Butter.
He had his boys ready. San Antonio up by 24 as Miller. Miller gets his first bucket. As McCoy is looking for the dime. Miller with the steal. Bailey throws it down. That hit on the wrist. Instead, we play on as Bouknight thought about a 3. Miller catch and shoot. Line drive. Got it. An 89-62 lead. Champagnie 27. Barlow 29. But Miller, goes out. Oh, wow.
He's into it. I love to see it. Miller, I thought he was.
I thought Charlotte got a steal. Bailey, I really like him.
And hello, Brandon Miller.
Michael Jordan's from there, Stackhouse, me.
Did you just put yourself third? Witness with you. You know, it was almost like you were still playing.
Nah, I was just getting my
stats. Little
in.
Green room, you're jamming out to some music.
Multiple first-round picks so they can continue to build on the young core that they have.
Let's finding that right pick. Oh my goodness, Brandon. Short. Another opportunity though. Miller steps it back and right where that three-point line was.
And of course, Houston had a big free agent signing period as Scoot Henderson.
Part of a national championship team.
He could shoot it from outside too. How about Henderson rocking the basketball?
This will be interesting.
Trying to get through the screen, couldn't. And wide open for Scoot Henderson, who buried him.
And Myles Powell, we said some nice things about him. Nice play right there. Guy that was appreciative. Scoot Henderson plays the game the right way, man.
Look at that vision as he feeds Butler for the jam. Into a three-point play. Rockets down 2. Henderson gets it out in the corner to Murray.
I'm interested to see how they play Thompson on ball screens. If they continue to go underneath him, he will get to the bird.
For Ben Thompson as well after he dropped that one. Scoot has hit his first 3 shots. That side, Tariq Eason with the outlet.
This is where he's really good.
Thompson drawing the foul and 1. Smith clears the boards. Thompson, look at the speed and the change ahead.
Great pass.
Smith point blank and no. Eason with the offensive board. No stick back, but Thompson's there to put it in and draw the foul. At Summer League after last year and looking to build on a good finish.
Yes.
Thompson with a back 3. No. Ball ends up in the hands of Baji. Rejected by Thompson. Ball out of bounds. He's going to try to impress Jarrett Jacks, the Summer League coach you see there, and you know that they know. Spent the rest of the time with the Motor City Crew.
Great pass.
Wiseman with a great.
Got 5 turnovers. Kind of trying to get his legs, get a better feel. Good pass.
Roden wide open for 3.
It might not be a good pass because it puts him in a tough situation, but the vision was great.
Asor Thompson. 10 years in the league with 8 different teams. Going to pick up his first Summer League year with Monty as well. Going from Phoenix, coming to Detroit, and then even more so in summer.
Around the Miami Heat. I mean, he played for and understood to be held accountable to.
You've got Banchero and Carter, Wagner up front, Gary Harris, veteran. Markelle Fultz has resurrected his.
Like, you know, for him to react to Kevon Harris's drive or Anthony Black's play in my head. I had a couple of those 22 turnover games.
Nice move.
Like that. I like that right there.
Nice. Straight to get right back in it. 5-point lead for the Pistons. foul. And one, kiss in the window. Played for the Oklahoma City Blues in the G League. Here's Black with the Euro. Goes to the left hand.
Due for Anthony Black. Mentioned his age, 19 years old. Ooh.
They're building good habits.
Walker, they're going to give him that shot, and he drains it.
Really well liked in the locker room because he's such an unselfish young man.
Well, you see for Orlando on the sideline, so many of their veterans.
Number one, Kansas in the tournament this year, then eventually lost to UConn, the national champion. That's a long. They had 6 steals against this Magic team. Generate some of the 10 turnovers here in the first half by the Magic.
A high level, night in and night out. And then these guys are going to push each other and play with a sense of joy for the game.
You know, the hard work pays off. Coach talked about playing hard. Defensively, we knew they were going to have to come through.
Bucket. All 5 starters tonight for the Pacers are in double figures, including that. Little
with the steal. Big man's got some handle too. Wallace buries the three.
Tell you what, he's going to have fun coaching this team because you've got young, talented players that, in a short period of time, are
Thompson make his summer league debut in our next game.
similar
with the Detroit
game.
Pistons. How about Case and Wallace? Well, threes haven't been falling for OKC of late, and they go inside that court. Can chase it down. The shot clock's at 3. He sees it. Half court, of course.
Coach Jacob Rubin said, hold on, let's settle things down. And out of the timeout. Here's Murray on the defensive end as Quiñones gets to the bucket, makes the contact.
An audition for the entire league.
At a 5-second differential as Quiñones. You ready for that?
No, it's good. I mean, obviously I've seen a chance to work in different situations and play with different lineups. But that is one thing about the Kings. They're not going to be able to sneak up on anybody this year. So finding these short rolls in these pockets to be able to knock down shots.
Quiñones, big time shot. Keeps it alive. 2-for-1 opportunities. Got it, corners.
Huff, who is the defensive player of the year in the G League. And how about that right off the tee?
Looking to go high-low. They don't respect the jumper. He knocks it down.
Go inside to Whitmore. His defense here in Summer League. Well, we'll get a chance to get a look at his shot, and it's looking pretty good. The Pistons looking to make a move up from the depths of the NBA standings. Whitmore had a good first quarter and starts the second.
Oh, and I'm tremendously patient.
In the Rockets opening, you also saw Ben Sullivan, who spent a couple of years in Boston, including with Ime, and Thompson had a good stop a couple of possessions ago. Whitmore, a couple of jab steps, and drink. A struggle for Sasser today, gave it up and turned it over. Whitmore.
Farees, it is an incredible programming they have going on right now.
It's absolutely terrific. And
Lonnie Bates seen so far from Lonnie Bates.
He does have a really good feel. Knock that thing down. Great story. Just a great story.
But I think that shot just kind of sums up what Vegas has become. Everyone's bringing their entire families out. Lonnie Bates, catch and shoot. Oh, you knew he Dudog.
How good is that
place? All my money. Merrill with a nice dish. Bates up and under, lays it in.
Smart, a great locker room guy, a great leader, an elite perimeter defender. Obviously, Jared Jackson is our elite front this game. Oh, now you're asking me to make a pick. And the worst thing you have to do with ESPN when you're an analyst is make a pick.
He's going to start. He absolutely has been going to start this one. He cranked it up. Keontae George. Back up as Potter corrals it for Utah. Problem is he was tangled up on the Utah bench. They didn't want to help him out. Many of the legends of the game coming here to check out Summer League action. George waits and hits. Player at Kentucky, then UCLA. George open in the corner. Dallaway formerly played in the NBL with the Sydney Kings. George. Oh, man. He's not going to block it. Let me throw this down. Keontae George, quick response. I think it's interesting hypothetical. Keontae George. Distance. Potter leads George, and he finishes and scores. Great job by Brandon Williams in keeping his strength as Johnny Juzang gets the quick look ahead. Went 1-2 in Salt Lake City at home. Trying to start 2-0 here in Vegas, and Keontae George is...
Guys healthy, getting progressing. He's like, yes, moving in the right direction. Nice drive there.
George sneaks open on the inbound. Got
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, Terrence Mann. Oh, nice look. That's
George.
a beauty.
Tell you what, the ball is changing sides very well by both teams. George turned it over. Keontae George flying private. Bowden for three, blocked by George. A little atonement. Agbaji drives baseline on Thomas. George for three. Down by 14. George with a crossover in the midi.
He talked about that having a huge impact on his experience.
Well, that'll make you smile. Butter. No, Dante Jones has thrown a bunch of different defenses. George,
oh my.
heat check. Oh, he's hotter than fish grease.